All right, guys, a little bit different of a video topic today, but this is something that I have been wanting to talk about for a while. I actually had a bunch of clips, screenshots, like all this stuff ready to go to make this video, but I know I've talked about it a couple times. I've been sick over the last couple of days, so I was like, I could sit down and record this video, but I'm just going to go to bed. I don't really feel good. I'll record it in the morning. And then I woke up the next morning and everything had been deleted. It was this whole crazy thing. And so it's kind of hard, but I still want to talk about it. I'm still trying to piece everything together now. This is between Caedrel, obviously the former LEC, analyst commentator. Doesn't seem like he's with the LEC anymore. Maybe he's going to be doing some work for the LFL or whatever next year. We don't really know, but, analyst of the year, Caedrel, really, really cool guy, and nothing in this video is meant to be attacking Caedrel. It is meant to be attacking his opinions and his points of view. That doesn't change what I think about Caedrel. I still think Caedrel is overall very, very talented, very, very great, and overall a huge positive for the League of Legends scene. And this is between Nice. This is a guy who's a League of Legends coach and content creator. He's been around the scene, it seems like, forever. Pretty controversial guy. Some people love him, some people hate him, but whatever. He's like a coach, an educational League of Legends content creator. And recently these two were both in some drama. So this first stems from actually not Caedrel, but this actually first stems from Nelson. This first guy posted this screenshot, whatever, of Nice's coaching prices. And, his coaching prices are $250 for an hour and a half of on-coaching stream or $300 for private coaching. Now, obviously, to a lot of people, this does seem like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money. I'm not trying to say that this isn't a lot of money, but people are hard flaming him for, how much he is charging. And people are saying, you are not even that good of a coach. Why are people paying this much money? You're an idiot. You're disgusting. This is immoral. You are price gouging, whatever million different insults and things that are coming at Nice. And that's really weird for a couple reasons to me. Is one, prices are set by supply and demand. Nice as a brand has built up his brand and his fan base and his followers and the people that want to get coached by him over time. And obviously he sets his prices based on where the supply of how many hours he has in the day, how many coaching sessions he can possibly get to in a single day, and the demand of how many people are willing to pay at X amount of price. If he sets his prices at $1, obviously there's going to be thousands of people that are willing to do that. And he only has, 8, 10, 12 hours a day to coach. So he has to find that equilibrium of a price that can get him, 8 to 12 hours worth of work per day. And if for him that's $320 or, $250 or $300 or whatever, that's what he has to set it at, because otherwise he's going to be completely swamped, completely overflowed. He's going to be backlogged with applicants and people wanting to get coached. And obviously if his prices are too high, he's not going to be getting anybody. He's not going to be making any money. So very, very basic levels of economics and business tells you that you do not set the prices. The market sets the prices. The people set the prices. Now, yes, could you, out of the kindness of your heart, lower the prices? Yes, but that's an absolutely ridiculous claim to be making, because again, how many people out there are going to take a pay cut out of the goodness of their heart? No one. You're not doing that at your job. You're not going up to your boss and be like, hey man, I really don't think I'm worth what you're paying me. I would like to take a 50% pay cut or 40% pay cut. You're not doing that, and none of the people flaming Nice in the comments or anything like that are doing that stuff either. So that is such an idiotic, kind of argument, but you get a lot of idiotic arguments and takes from people on Reddit, Twitter, etc. So that's not really surprising. What is more surprising to me is the level of people that these things are coming from. We had Nelson. This is obviously currently McDonald's Nelson, former G2 Nelson, assistant coach. He says, why be a pro team coach when you can earn $2,100 a day and $63,000 a month if you just work 7 hours a day? Now, obviously, he's coming up with these numbers by just multiplying these prices by whatever. Nice has come out and said he makes around $250,000 a year, which is obviously not $63,000 a month. And $250,000 a year is a crazy amount, but that's not like you're disgustingly wealthy or anything. It's not like you're like Bezos or something, or anywhere even near that. That's 4 years to get to millionaire status pre-tax, and understand that so much of that money is getting taken away in taxes. You're talking about becoming a millionaire in 9 or 10 years. That is not disgustingly wealthy. That is not immoral levels of wealth or anything like that. Super, super weird. But obviously, Nelson, is hard flaming his coaching prices and saying, hey, why am I coaching professional players at the highest level and making a fraction of what he, is doing? And I can answer that question very obviously because you couldn't do this. Nelson, you do not have the brand of Nice. Obviously, Nice has 266,000 subscribers on YouTube. He has another 55,000 subscribers on his League of Legends coaching channel. And Nelson, you have 22,000 followers on Twitter, which, you know, is generally a much easier platform to get followers on. No one really knows who you are. No one values your ability to coach them. You know, maybe they should. Maybe that's an argument you have. But if Nelson was offering coaching services and he was charging $300 for an hour and a half, no one would sign up. And when I say no one, I don't mean no one, because maybe some people would, but generally he wouldn't be booked out most of the year. So again, this is Nice capitalizing on the success that he's had. I mean, if you go to Nice's channel, I don't know how long he's been posting videos for, but I know it's been a very, very long time. 9 years of work have gone into this YouTube channel. And then again, that's not to say that Nelson hasn't, you know, done a lot of stuff and put a lot of time and effort in his career as well, but he has not achieved the same levels of success. So yes, you know, like I said, why is Nelson offering, you know, to coach professional players for a fraction of the cost? Because he couldn't do this. It's not out of the kindness of his heart. Such a weird take. And recently Nelson's been going into a lot of rabbit holes. He's been, you know, jumping on the Thorin hype train, the crumbs, you know, weird tweet rabbit hole, all this stuff. Nelson is definitely showing a side of him that I don't think a lot of people knew he had. And to me, this was super, super weird. Just showed of jealousy, envy, all that stuff. But again, I don't know a lot about Nelson, so this wasn't, you know, totally shocking to me. What was more shocking to me was Caedrel. And Caedrel recently went on Twitter, or I don't know if he went on Twitter. He went on his stream and started talking trash about Caedrel, or started talking trash about Nice, starting to talk about how, yeah, guys like Nelson, guys like Veigar, you know, other guys charge way less for their coaching, and you know, why the heck would you ever go to this guy, blah, 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 blah. And again, all those clips got deleted, but Nice does still have some of them in his most recent YouTube video, so I did want to go over a little bit about what Caedrel had to say about Nice.
Like, what kind of coaching is this? Are you gonna show me? Like, what are you telling these people? I don't want to watch this video. Oh, jungle. He's teaching jungle. Let's see.
Kane's there, so I'd wait in this brush. Just wait in this brush. Kane's coming. Get your camera for it. This is a pretty healthy guy. Run. Assist ping. Assist ping.
No, run. Run away. Run away.
Now beat him up, yeah. Okay, he ignited us, so we're going to have to Q him. Spam your E. Nice. Now run away.
What are you telling these people?
Dude, I'm not jealous. Why would I be jealous? Dude, this gets more views than my reviews, man. This guy gets more subs, more viewers than me.
I'm not jealous.
I'll say it, okay? I did 1 week of coaching and working with players who are like very bad / new to the game. It's very difficult to consistently say the same things over and over.
So that is just funny in so many different ways. Obviously, you know, Caedrel tried to coach, you know, Caedrel was saying what Nice was saying was wrong, and then it ended up being right. He also says he's tried to coach people in the past, and he thinks it's very, very difficult, and he wouldn't be able to do it, which again is something that allows Nice to be able to charge a higher price, because other people go in and out of the coaching world. They're not able to get to their clients consistently and you know, consistently get a product out to them. And if you are there consistently over time, you can build up a backlog of clients. You can charge a little bit higher price. You can, again, do a lot of these things. And then also, you know, Caedrel saying that he's not jealous, and then, you know, also recognizing, hey, Nice, even though he's this guy that nobody's ever heard of, and I'm Analyst of the Year, his reviews get more views than mine. He gets more subscribers on his channels than mine. You know, his content overall is performing better than his. Again, you have Caedrel's YouTube channel at around 60,000 subscribers. You have Nice's second channel at around 60,000 subscribers, and his main channel at 266,000. And again, these are some of the reasons. Again, another guy that keeps getting brought up in all this is Veigar V2, saying, oh, Veigar charges like $80 for a coaching session, you know, and he's, you know, supposed to be this amazing coach. And I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is a great coach. But again, Veigar has way many other things going on. He coaches at a professional level. He doesn't have all the hours in the day. So even if you think Veigar is the better deal and everyone should go to Veigar, Veigar is just one single guy that at most, if he wasn't coaching Cloud9 and doing all this other stuff, has 8 to 12 hours per day. He would not be able to get to everyone. So even if a certain amount of people got this deal, you know, $80 per hour for Veigar coaching, this amazing deal, he still wouldn't be able to get to everyone, and there would still be a part of the market left over that needed to get coaching and would have to go somewhere else. These coaches, Veigar, Caedrel, Nelson, whoever, they are not meeting the supply and demand of the market. So obviously somebody else with a bigger following than them, bigger reach than them, who has more people trying to get coached by them, who is able, with his team and all of his coaches and everyone, to meet the market's needs, is able to charge a higher price. Again, very, very basic levels of business. And I cannot believe some of the smarter people in this industry. Nelson, obviously an intelligent guy. Caedrel, obviously an intelligent guy. Veigar, obviously an intelligent person. Why they are making these attacks towards people, and the only real reason I can understand is jealousy and envy. And again, Caedrel can say, oh, I'm not jealous, or Nelson, or whoever. And again, you clearly are to some extent. Now, maybe not so much Caedrel, because obviously Caedrel's doing very, very well. But maybe guys like Nelson and Veigar, who, definitely aren't making as much money, and see their work as better or higher quality or harder work or whatever, while they're not getting paid as much. And then also saying that, hey, how can Niche charge this much when there's better coaches out there? I really don't think you want to dive too far into that rabbit hole if you are guys like Veigar or especially Nelson, because guess what, Nelson? There was assistant coaches last year that made it to Worlds, that won championships for their teams, that had overall way more success than you, who got paid less than you. And that is absolutely a fact. I'm assuming G2, obviously I don't know exactly how much Nelson made or how much these other people made, but there was obviously less, smaller organizations and lower paying organizations than G2 that way outperformed them last year. So if you want to start talking about how much other people are making or how much other people are charging because they're worse or a lower quality product or whatever, maybe you should take a look in the mirror, or maybe you yourself should say, I'll take a pay cut. Hey, we didn't make it to Worlds. We didn't make it to any finals. We didn't make it to MSI. I went to this G2 super team that was supposed to be one of the best teams in the world, and I've turned them into a 4th place team. Maybe I shouldn't be getting paid anything. Maybe I should be making a quarter of what I'm making. I just think diving into this rabbit hole of what other people are making to other people, relatively, is a real slippery slope. And again, someone coming from a perspective of Nelson or Veigar or even Caedrel at this point, it's just really, really weird, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And it was very, very sad for me to see, again, some of the best minds in competitive League of Legends just looking so jealous, looking so envious, and having such an ignorant and arrogant point of view on this subject. Again, is Nice charging high prices? Yes, but is it immoral? Is it disgusting? No, it's the market setting the prices. It's his followers, his fans, his subscribers setting the market prices, and to sit there and hate on that or flame on that is just so weird. We want to see everyone succeeding. We want to see everyone doing well. We want to see people making money. We want to see people growing, and obviously Nice has been coaching for years now, and if his product was so disgusting or so terrible or so horrible, the prices would drop because there would be no demand, there would be no one interested, but that's just not the case. And then that's without even thinking to like traditional sports and understanding how much money people spend on private lessons for soccer or football or basketball or one of these things. I mean, these coaching prices start to look like an absolute steal, an absolute deal compared to, traditional sports. So why is $300 for an hour and a half that disgusting? I really don't understand. And again, this is just an absolute L take and weird take from Caedrel, Veigar, Nelson, all these guys. And apparently behind the scenes, the one reason why all the clips and tweets and everything got deleted is Nee said him and Caedrel kind of squashed the beef and everything. They maybe figured things out, which made it a little bit weird to me that this video is still posted with all the clips still involved. So maybe, there's more drama going on here than we expected or that we're being told. But yeah, I don't know. Something I want to talk about, because I said so many different thoughts and opinions about it, and maybe this is something that's going to go away, but maybe this is something that's going to pop up again over time. Yeah, I don't know. Super weird. Like I said, Nelson, Veigar, whoever, if you guys are jealous or think it's so stupid, start coaching yourselves, and see what kind of prices you can get and go make some money. If there's money to be made, again, not many of us out there, you, me, anyone else is, turning down money too often. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Let me drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.